Yo, people, what's up? We're back. This is part 3 of after what will happen after oil, and now I'm going to talk about weapons. Now, like I've said, if you haven't seen the first 2 videos, well, you haven't seen the first 2 videos. These would be my weapons pick, the general weapons pick I would personally have, and this is just my opinion, that I would personally have for like your general apocalypse scenario, zombie or otherwise, would be some kind of long bladed weapon. A machete is a poor man's sword, so that's always good. Like I said at the end of part 2, 22 revolver and a 30-30 repeating. The reason I say this, the rounds are really cheap. The 22 has been proven time and time again. There were police weapons and military weapons for the longest time, up until like even into the 70s, they were still police guns, and were, well, for the most part, military issue up until like the 50s, I would think. They're really simple. There's not as many moving parts per se, I think, as a magazined gun. I won't swear to this because I really don't know a lot about magazine guns. I really don't, and I should learn a few things more. You can find these rounds really cheap. They're really reliable. People knock them down because, oh, this doesn't have that much range. Well, considering what you're going to be doing with it, and the all likelihood of you coming across 50 caliber rounds, which, by the way, is stupid unless it's like an actual military uprising. It's not all the smartest ideas to have like a Browning 50 caliber machine gun, because 1, it's bulky, 2, the rounds are hard to find, they're expensive too, and depending on where you might live, it, for all you know, could be illegal. I am not familiar with the gun laws here in Florida personally, but I would like to believe that I could own, if I so desired, a 30-30 repeating rifle and a 22 revolver, which I believe is legal in most states. So when picking out firearms, try to keep it within the legal limits, but also keep it so that it's a very common round. Another common weapon is the 9mm. You're going to find a lot of those. So a good replacement or a sub for a 22 is a 9mm. Take your pick. Not a lot of stopping power. I mean, some of these people pick some of these bigger, heavier guns. The problem is you're going to have trouble finding the ammunition for them. I'm sure there's a lot of stopping power in a Desert Eagle, but there again, it's a 50 caliber. And besides, if you get a bunch of hollow points, you don't really need a lot of power. All you need to do is aim for the head. Or if it's like a Walking Dead, Resident Evil zombies, brains, that kind of thing. And if it's just like normal zombies, and I say normal zombies as in, where's my food? Type of zombies, then yeah, you don't need real heavy caliber rounds. So machete's a good weapon. Personally, if I had my katana working, I would much rather have that, because it's a known weapon, and in my opinion, the best bladed weapon ever forged by the hands of man. So a lot of perks there, and that's about it. I don't know a lot about guns. Bolt action's also recommended by Max Brooks. Something else to consider: keep your mind sharp. Read, have a book or two, like a thick book. Not necessarily like a Bible or something thick, but something that you'll read a lot. something that'll keep you entertained. That would be my opinion. Keeps your mind sharp. This way, if you're on your own, you don't end up going crazy, because it has happened before. Remember the 4 B's. Stock up on your ammo. Learn everything you can about your weapon. That includes bladed weapons. A perk that they have is that they don't need to be primed or loaded. They never run out of ammo. And be ready. Preparedness. Peace out, people.